Nothing makes me want to roundhouse kick you in the face more than this. What's up, guys? Welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel. My name is Taylor.
And I'm Jeff.
And today we're going to actually be talking about our icks.
Gonna have some hurt feelings.
Yeah. And okay, so I was seeing a lot of videos talking about couples icks, and I told Jeff, I'm like, we should write out our icks, and he's like, what the heck does that mean?
Yeah, I still don't. I mean, I guess I understand through context now what it means, but why are we making up new words all the time?
It's the new
Ick.
generation.
Ick.
Yeah.
Like that's just someone grabbed a couple words out of the alphabet and said, we're gonna make this mean annoying things.
Yeah. So basically, if you have not seen what ick is, it's basically the young people. That's what they're called.
That's how you know we're old as fuck. First off, let's just stop there and address that.
Jeff
before
did turn
we go
30.
any further.
Yeah.
The young people.
Well, it's what they're called.
They're like
now.
20 years old.
Well, yeah, but you know, back in our day, we just called it things that annoy each other.
Which I guess ick is a much shorter way of saying that.
Yeah, I guess you're
things
right.
that annoy each other. 4 or 5 words.
They're just really,
know.
They
Simple.
get to the point.
I like it. I mean, I guess I should stop knocking it because it makes sense. Saves time.
Yeah, we're gonna start saying it now.
I will not start saying it.
Well, I mean, I say that's fire.
You know what's going to be funny is that word has probably actually been common and been used for like decades, and we just didn't know about it. People are going to watch this and be like, yeah, ick has been a thing forever.
No, I really don't think it has.
You don't think so?
Because I don't think I've seen it until like the actual videos came out talking about it.
All right. Well, that doesn't mean it didn't exist.
Okay. Well, maybe you're right.
We'll find out.
Before we got on here, we actually spent like 5 or 10 minutes writing down a list of things that annoy each other. And what I figured would be fun is that we could take turns and we could not only say what it is, but also like give an example and let the other person kind of defend themselves, because I know this is probably something that maybe you do or maybe your significant other does. So I just think it would be really funny to just...
It's kind of like court.
Court? Oh, yeah, it kind of is like court. And so then you guys could comment below if any of these things are something that you do, or like who you think's in the right, like whatever it might be. I mean, we're just going to start some wars over here. But they're lighthearted. They're fun.
We'll see.
All right. Oh, wait. Are we going rock, paper, scissors, go?
Yeah, that's the only way that you do it.
Well, some people go rock, paper,
Well, they're
go.
wrong.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck! Go!
The dogs are scared. Okay.
All right.
I'm going first. Okay, so some of these things you've gotten better at because I've been very vocal about how annoying it is. But you still do it at times, okay?
Right.
You run into bed and then say, "Can you turn the light off?" You do. Yes, you do. You're running into bed. That's your sole purpose of beating me to bed, is so that I have to turn the light off. Yes.
Your Honor,
Yeah, okay,
objection.
What? Now you can
First
defend
off,
yourself.
I don't run anywhere.
You scurry.
I don't like to run.
You scurry.
Also, the only reason I always ask you to turn the light off is because you're the last one to bed every time, because you stay down here on the couch playing on your freaking phone, and I'm like, I'm going to bed, and you just lay there, and I'm like, all right, well, all right, scurry upstairs. And then I know, because I hear you when you turn the lights off down here, you sprint up the stairs. You're the one running, and you get up there and you're like, dark, 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 dark. I'm scared of the dark. So I leave the light on because I know you're scared of the dark, and I want to go to bed, but I also would like to sleep with the lights off. Yeah. And if I don't ask you to turn the lights off, you'll just go lay in bed, and then the lights are on all night, and I'm laying there like in a fucking tanning bed trying to fall asleep. It's terrible.
That's really funny, because I have another one I wrote down, and I'm just going to go into it. But I will say you've gotten better about that one, because you used to, like, when I'm saying we went to bed at the same time and you would jump into bed to beat me so that I would have to turn the light off. And okay.
You're not wrong.
This goes into like a bonus thing I wrote down, okay?
Yeah, I already know where this one's going.
Any ounce of light and you throw a fit.
Well,
Any ounce. It could be a tiny little speck of light.
I know.
And you go, it's blinding me. I can't
it's like
sleep.
the sun.
Yeah, you say it's the sun. And it's the tiniest little thing of light. And he threw, I mean, I'm not joking. Like, it's not just like, oh man, that's kind of light. No, it's dramatic.
It is.
And it's like, honestly, you are pretty chill about everything except for light when you want to sleep.
I am sensitive to light. I don't know what to tell you.
That's
I can't argue
say.
that one. Like that's just
sensitive to light.
It's like even the freaking little smoke detector, the green light on the smoke detector. I'm like, oh my god, I need to put a piece of tape over it or something. I just put a pillow over my face.
Yeah,
that's why I always sleep toward the window.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty dramatic. So I figured I just might as well throw that one in there.
I can't even argue that one though. It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
So I accept my fate there.
All right, you can go. I'll let you get one in since I've already dogged you twice.
Well. All right. Okay, since we're on the topic.
I already know what you're gonna say. Do you want me to say it?
No. Since we're on the topic of sleeping and being in bed, I also have. There's bonus ones here. So I have one, and then there's a counter.
I have
annoyance.
I have one. My annoyance for you that is going to be directly the same thing that you're going to say from my view.
All right. Well, so when she does come to bed after laying down here for however long, playing on her phone, goes upstairs, brushes her teeth, does all the things, and then lays in bed and continues to play on her phone.
I wrote down.
Knowing that her phone, to me, is as bright
as the sun.
The sun. Probably magnified times 10 at this point because I'm tired. And then also there's just freaking sound and chatter and like freaking reels and just people freaking. She watches like dumb stuff like, I don't know, reality TV and shit.
No, not on my phone.
That's what it feels like. I just hear freaking chatter. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Okay, I wrote down, makes me put my phone up, but it's how you do that. So you go, all right, ready to put our phones up?
No, I say.
And you wait, and you play on your phone until you're done with playing on your phone. And then once you're done.
I'm tired because I'm not getting good quality sleep because you're playing on your phone all damn night.
You play on your phone, and he'll play, and then he'll go.
Play.
Yeah, and then he'll put his phone up, and he'll go, all right, put our phones up.
No,
yes,
I don't say that. I say,
yes,
all right, you ready to go to bed?
Are you ready to go to bed? You ready to? He's like the dogs. Right?
And I'll slap it out of her head.
Yeah, because he's just, so he like makes me put my phone up, which honestly is a good thing. I probably should. Nothing productive's happening in that point, but I just don't want to. I don't want to. You don't want to be told what to do. That's why I stay down here so long, because I know I'm going to get in trouble if I
That's the thing. You stay down here, and I'm okay with that. I'm like,
but then
right,
I'm
cool.
not tired yet.
Stay and hang
I
out.
play until I'm tired, so I can just.
Then stay down here.
Because I go to sleep like this when I want to.
Yeah, that's another thing I wrote down. That's my counter annoyance. That's why it's so annoying, because you'll have your freaking screen 3 inches from your eyes the entire time, and I'm like blinded while I'm trying to sleep. And then you're like, all right, well, time to go to bed. You put your phone down and literally roll over. Get comfortable. In the matter of 30 seconds, you're snoring. And I'm like, I'm over here still wide awake because I've been staring at the sun for 15 minutes.
You have not been staring at the sun. I put the brightness on the lowest it goes.
It doesn't matter. It's still bright.
You're so dramatic.
And then you're asleep. And I'm just like, literally in my head, I'm like, oh, I want to punch her in the ribs right now so that she has to wake up and then have a hard time falling asleep like I do.
You ain't going to do it.
I know. But I want to.
Okay, well, since I did one, do you want to do another one?
Well,
since I kind of did one.
I think that we should settle this, and I have another valid point to that.
Okay.
Solution is, number one, you know that I like to have it dark, so you choose to stay down here and play on your phone because you know it's annoying, but then you come upstairs, you play on your phone anyway, knowing...
I have something to say to this.
Knowing that it's annoying to me. Which is why I subtly, get comfortable, roll over, and, you ready to go to bed? Because in reality, what I want to say is turn your fucking phone off, or I'm going to throw it through the wall. Because I hate it, but you choose to do it anyway.
So, okay. I play on my phone down here. so that I don't have to hear you throw a fit at 8:30 p.m. when you want my phone.
I'm 30 years old, all right? I want to
Okay.
go to bed early.
Okay, but I stay down here playing my phone, and then I get a little message saying, "You want to come to bed? You ready to come to bed?" And then I go, "Well, I'm staying down here because I want to play on my phone." And then you say, "You can play on your phone when you come up here."
I only do that sometimes.
Yeah, you only do that sometimes.
Most of the time, I'm just like, I'll let her play on her phone. But sometimes, like, you know what? I want her to come up here and spend time with me because I haven't spent a lot of time with you.
Yeah.
And then I allow it for an amount of time. But then eventually I'm like, okay, it's been like 30 minutes. Maybe we should go to sleep now. Is she still on her phone? And I know she's going to be on her phone for another like 7 hours if I don't knock it out of her hand. So let's go to sleep.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's your casual way of saying it.
Yeah. I do my best.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, who wants to go next?
My
You?
turn again,
Are
hey?
you- Are you next or am I next?
I think it's my turn. Yeah, because I only got to talk about two. I don't know why I started doing my accent.
It felt
I
right.
just do that sometimes.
Yeah.
That's probably an annoying thing
That
you could
probably is something I should write down.
do. It
Just
should.
talk
It
in
annoys me.
accents, and you just don't, and you never stop talking. Like you don't believe in silence, except when you're cranky.
Ouch.
Yeah, I mean it's true.
That is rude.
It's true.
That is rude.
Look, she's dreaming. You chasing squirrels?
Probably dreaming about running away from you. Okay. Got those two knocked out. All right. Here's one.
Okay, I'm ready.
Right before we set this up to start recording today, I just was like, you know what? We got a little bit of time. I'm gonna do a quick scan of the area and just clean some things up, tidy up a little bit, you know. And I found 11 things that were just left out of place by you.
Okay, like what?
Number one, there was an ice cream wrapper. Someone ate and left on the counter.
Oh, like just now?
Yeah. There's,
I was
I don't
gonna
know,
clean
probably
after this.
13 coffee mugs.
I put all those in the sink.
Yeah. You didn't drink 13 coffee mugs today, though. They've been there for like 2 days, which is my fault because I saw them and I didn't put them up. But what else? Oh, yeah. Your dinner plate from last night, still on the table.
Well,
I threw that away.
yours was too.
We're not talking about me.
Yours was
We're
too.
not talking about me right now.
Because we
Okay?
went right to bed, and then we were gonna clean after this.
All right. Ritz crackers.
I was in the middle of eating them. Who said I was done?
Yeah, put them in the
I
pantry.
just
Get
ate
them back
them.
out. Eat them, and then put them back in the pantry.
Maybe
You don't
one
close
day.
cabinets. That's same thing, similar. You don't close anything. Actually, the Ritz crackers. Actually, they were closed, and I was super impressed by that.
I don't even remember closing them.
Well,
I think you closed
I
them.
probably did. That's why. But you never close anything, and you just leave things everywhere.
I also don't open things.
No, that's a good one. I didn't put that
Yeah.
down, but that is probably top 3 most annoying things ever to anything at all. Just nails on scratch board or nails on chalkboard.
Scratch board.
Fuck off, dude. It's all right. It's the same thing. Nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
You opening things. Number 1, number 2, right there.
But I clean so much. It's just I just need to be better at putting it back away right then and there.
Yeah, you have to
I just
clean.
get distracted.
That's
But
probably
then I
it.
clean it up.
Yeah. I respect. I mean, I'm not perfect at that for sure, but
no,
it's like
if we could go take a gander right now.
I've already picked up all my shit.
You hid the evidence is what you did.
Well, I took care of myself. I cleaned up after myself is what I did.
What's that? Mason jar right there.
Decorations.
From when?
It's a decoration.
Last week.
It's a decoration.
It's your drink from last
No,
week.
it's a decoration.
Okay.
Look, it completes the office.
Let me see which one I want to go with next. Is that all you had? Because I agree. I need to be better at putting things back. But all those things I was in the middle of. Most of those things.
Most of it.
Not the
The
coffee
crackers?
one. The crackers I was, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing, maybe.
And I was cleaning after this.
Mm.
That's what it is.
All right, then. No,
Okay.
I think I have a couple more.
No, I have my next one. If you no, I just didn't know if you were done with that one
Oh, yeah.
because it's my turn. I think.
We'll settle that one.
Okay. 2 words.
Let me guess. I have no idea.
Road.
Oh.
Rage. Yes. You have okay. So we all get, frustrated with people from time to time. Your road rage is next level. What do you have to say for yourself?
I know my rights, and I don't have an attorney present.
So let me tell you, the amount of really, I mean, I don't know if you would say evil, extreme.
I think extreme is definitely more valid than evil.
I mean, some of them are pretty wild. Some of the things you say to other drivers and the frustration that you have. But you have, like, okay, so if we're on the road, it's full on road rage. If we're in our neighborhood, it's like road rage for like the opposite way. Like if people aren't driving fast enough, he's furious. If people are driving too fast, he's furious. If people don't use their blinker, he's furious. Because you just get really
My blood
aggressive.
pressure goes up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Well,
But you've
here's the
gotten
thing.
better. You've gotten better
I have.
at times.
Because I have my goal is to not let things that are irrelevant to my life actually interfere with my happiness.
Okay.
Okay. So I realized that people driving has nothing to do with my genuine happiness. I can control my emotions now a little bit better because I realize it has nothing to do with how happy I actually am. But there are certain situations where I allow myself to vent and let go of built up frustrations because those people deserve it. And those people, there's a couple situations that I allow myself to, let's say, be a loose cannon, if you would, in a way. And only verbally. I would never physically hurt someone for how they drive, okay?
Yeah, if that was the case.
I want to be very clear on that. I am very aware of that. But I will let you know verbally.
Yeah, no one driving actually knows. Like, he's not honking or, like, actually waving people down or anything.
Because you never know, like, what someone's going through, right?
Right.
They could be having a bad day. They could be angry. They could be sad.
They could be a serial killer.
I mean, that would be cool. That would be an ideal situation. And if they tried to come at me, fuck around and find out. But we're not getting into that.
But, yeah, he's not, like, actively, like...
Yeah.
This is more so in the car.
Road rage, like, I know people that have legitimate road rage where they will, like, get out of their vehicle and, like, try to fuck people up.
That.
Like, I'm not that... it's not that.
It's more so...
It genuinely...
The comments you make to
upsets me, and I have to let it out some way, shape, or form so it doesn't just stay pent up in there, right? So a couple of situations. Like I said, blinker... that doesn't really interfere with me. I don't really let that get in my head anymore.
No,
that person right there, see? That person just pissed me off because this is a neighborhood. There's a child that lives right there that's always in the yard, and they just flew down our freaking road at like 50 miles an hour.
What if they really had to pee?
I don't care.
Yeah, I know. I really don't like that either, that people drive fast.
It legitimately pisses me off. That I don't like that.
Yeah.
Don't like it at all. So that's one thing. If you're in our neighborhood, there are a lot of kids in our neighborhood, and I don't want to see someone get hurt because you're going to hurt the family of the child, and then you're going to ruin your life. And I don't want that for either people, right? You're in a neighborhood. You're close to your home. You're close to wherever you're going. Slow the fuck down. Take your time. Get where you're going safely, and don't ruin anyone's life.
Right.
Very simple, right?
Neighborhoods, or dogs.
Zero tolerance in neighborhoods. Oh, for sure. Zero tolerance in neighborhoods. Zero. None. Now, second thing.
Slow drivers.
When there are multiple lanes, one way, and you drive in the left lane and you're driving under the speed limit in the left lane, I have zero remorse for anything that I say to you.
Yeah. He doesn't actually do anything like honk or flip people off or anything like that, but you definitely say the things you say.
That's just a complete lack of common sense, knowledge, understanding of courtesy of humans, life. It's just, to me, that what that tells me is like, if you're doing that in the left lane, you're just fucking stupid. That's the bottom line. It's just like, you're just dumb.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. Just stay in the right lane. Just stay over here.
You're getting mad over an imaginary situation.
Yeah, because it's frustrating, dude. Like, just stay in the right lane. There's two lanes. There's multiple lanes for a reason. Right lane, everyone that drives a vehicle and has passed the driver's test knows. Right lane, slow lane.
I don't think everyone knows that.
Left lane, obviously not. But they fucking should because they passed the test. I was taught that when I was like 7 years old. I'll never forget. Yeah, left lane is where you go fast. Right lane is where you go slow. If you want to drive a speed limit, get in the fucking right lane and be fucking slow molly. But if you want to go fast, and I'm not talking about like 20 miles over the speed limit. I'm talking like if the speed limit's 60, I'll push it to like 68 or 69, right? Barely ever do I go 10 over. It's just my rule, okay? I'm in the left lane. I'll go like 67, 68, 69, but I stop there. I just go just fast enough to be fast, but not, I don't want to break the law, you know? I mean, technically I'm speeding, but not like everyone knows if you're going 10 over, okay, you're technically speeding.
Yeah. So I'm like one of those people that I'm like, come on. But that's like all I do. Or like I flip someone off underneath where they can't tell. And that way
Does that make you feel better?
That makes me feel better. Yeah. Cause I feel like, I'm just flipping them off underneath.
You're not flipping them off though.
Oh yeah, I am.
No, you're flipping off the ground.
And then, but I'm mostly one of those people that's like, sorry, I know. I suck. I know. Sorry. And I'm like waving it.
I did have an embarrassing moment driving my truck the other day.
You did something stupid.
I did.
You did something stupid.
But I didn't interfere with anyone else's driving or getting somewhere fast or anything. I ran over a curb a little bit. Okay.
So, what's funny is we told all these embarrassing stories and not one did I tell about me driving.
Yeah, because it would take an entire week's worth of podcast to do that.
Yeah, I mean curb, that's no big deal. Just warming up.
No,
but you love your truck, so
yeah.
Was it
fine?
But
it wasn't. Yeah, I didn't hit a curb. It's that turn by the office where there's a Walgreens over here, and then you turn right by the hospital.
Yes.
You know how that curve, when you turn in that lane. There was another car coming in the outside lane, so I was staying on the inside lane, and I was just trying to make sure that I was, in my lane and not in their lane.
And then you went kaboom.
Yeah, and I just wasn't paying enough attention, and I just, that curb sticks out there a little bit, so I just kind of drove over it, and I was like, well, that was awkward.
Next time I hit a curb, you say nothing.
I hit a curb once every decade. You hit a curb daily.
Not daily.
Okay.
Who went last time?
Anyways.
Was it? Oh, that was me.
Yeah.
Road rage. And then you actually got a little bit of road rage just thinking about it. So
yeah.
I think it's good though that we clarified that you're not actually dangerously out here.
People.
It's just
I genuinely don't want to hurt
the things that you
just
I think the annoying part is that you allow it to frustrate you so much.
Yeah.
And that annoys me because
that's why I came up with my rules. There's only certain things now where I'm just like, all right, I'm not going to let dumb things make me unhappy. There are certain things though that I'm like, all right, that crosses the line, dude. Drive fucking faster. I'll get mad at that for a minute and let it go.
Yeah.
But my life has actually gotten significantly better since I've improved my road rage because, bonus tip for you guys. If you have road rage,
chill out.
Don't let the stupid shit annoy you. Just pick a couple things you allow yourself to get frustrated over, and they don't happen as often.
Well, okay, so I have one more story to tell before we move on.
Okay.
This guy, he had road rage. It was some random stranger, and I was coming home, and I stopped at a red light, and I was talking on the phone with someone. I wasn't paying enough attention, and so I treated it as a stop sign. You know what I'm saying? Where just stop. But I caught it in time. Don't worry. And I wasn't going anywhere fast. So I stopped and then I went to take off again. And then I was like, this guy was in the stop light over here and he was turning in front of me.
Yeah.
And so then I stopped and then I was taking off and then he was going. And then I realized, really quickly what was happening. And I maybe moved a foot forward and then I stopped, right? Well, he's turning and he's looking at me you're the biggest idiot ever. I'm like, you're going to wreck yourself being that upset at me whenever I caught it in plenty of time to stop again.
He definitely should have checked himself first.
Oh, he was, wait, is that funny? I don't get it.
You got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. It would have been a great joke if you would have just, caught on a little quicker.
Oh my
That's
God.
All right.
Check himself. Okay.
We're here.
So, he was turning and I'm like, dude, you could get in a wreck just, flopping your hands around. And I looked at him and I went, just to really piss him off. I know what you gonna do about it. You ain't gonna do nothing.
You ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, literally. So I went,
That's
and I
awesome.
did it so animated, and I'm like, dude, I get it. I own that I am not the best driver.
Yeah.
But I when I say I was on the phone, I was connected to my car.
Right.
I wasn't I do not, because I'm already not that great of a driver. I don't text. Yeah. I don't look at my phone. I don't do nothing. So I was already on the phone when I got in my car, all that kind of stuff. So I was just talking, which maybe I shouldn't even do that. But
yeah, that's concerning for me.
But I wasn't going anywhere fast. It was I think, that the same stoplight, actually.
Mm.
Yeah. by
That
the.
one's, I could see that because that stoplight very rarely where we turn there is ever red. Like it's almost always green.
Right.
So it's pretty easy to just go right all the time.
Yeah. So anyway, he threw a big fit at me, but I wanted to make him feel so stupid. He probably was thinking about that for the rest of the day, and like,
No, he wasn't.
yeah, just
He probably was still cussing you out. Like, I can't even say what I would have said in that situation. It's not appropriate. But
yeah. But I'm like a young girl. I don't know if I'm young, but
you look young.
I'm like I look
You're
young.
kind of old now, though.
Yeah.
Remember we talked
Yeah.
about this earlier.
Yeah.
Those kids and
All right, you're up.
Oh, all right. This is the last one I wrote down.
Okay, let me see how many more I have. I got a laundry list. I have 2 more left. No, 3. I have 3
Oh
more
my
left.
gosh! What did you write? Like a freaking book?
Yeah, I have lots of things.
What the?
Do you want me to go again? Or do you want to go?
I mean, I guess like just this
Pile
is
it
just
on?
going to turn into a roast of Jeff instead of.
That's actually a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Okay. Since we're on the, I have 2 more driving ones
Oh God!
about you. Okay.
Okay.
2 more of you driving, and then I only have 1 more after that. So one of the things is that when I'm a passenger while you're driving, instead of
Oh yeah.
just setting something down, you feel the need to hand it to me to set down. You could set it down.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
All right.
you're perfectly capable.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're incapable of anything when you're driving.
Yeah.
And you're a good driver.
Yeah.
So like you will hand it to me for me to hand it back down right here.
Okay. Here's my.
So what's the
argument.
logic behind that?
My argument for that is that the reason I choose to do that is because when I'm alone, I do less things that distract me. So I will drink less, or I won't eat food while I'm driving typically, or things like that, because it's easier to get distracted, and like it just takes 1 second to make an accident happen, right?
Yeah.
So I try not to do those things when I'm driving alone. However, when I have a co-pilot, okay, pretty convenient, right? It's like, all right, that person's just sitting there not doing fucking anything except for watching, me drive us somewhere. So it would make sense that if I'm like, snacking or taking a drink, or I finish something, instead of like me looking around trying to figure out where I can put this thing, I can just say, hey, can you take this for me, co-pilot, so I can keep my eyes and focus on our lives and making sure that we're safe.
You'll do this at a stoplight.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to turn green, and people could just get mad at me. And I have enough bad karma out there cussing at people. I don't need that on my list, okay?
It drives me crazy.
Well,
You could just set it down.
I could, but
Or
that's
just put it back in the
dangerous.
cup holder.
I do that most of the
Boom.
time.
It's not that
Usually
hard.
my own drinks I'll put in my cup holder, but sometimes I don't. So I just
You're
ask you to do
incapable of anything while you're driving.
Wrong.
Okay, so let's keep this going. Let me just pile on
All right, let's hear it.
the experiences of riding with you in the car.
They're great.
Okay, you cannot
Mm-hmm.
read
Oh,
a GPS. You can't read a
I
GPS. I don't understand. You will miss turns.
Yeah, I will.
One time you drove us 2 hours
Okay.
in the wrong direction.
Valid argument for that one, though. I was not using a GPS in that case. That's why that happened, all right? However, I do concur. GPSs are fucking stupid.
No, they literally tell you
No.
exactly when
No,
to
they don't.
turn.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They confuse the shit out of you. And I know there
No,
are
they
people out there that
confuse
are
you.
yeah, they confuse the shit out of me and probably millions of other people because they give unnecessary directions. You don't need to tell me to continue straight. What the fuck else am I going to do unless you tell me to turn? You think I'm just going to randomly be like, oh, this must be the fucking spot, turn, even though they're not telling me. No, continue straight for 4 miles. Yeah, no fucking shit, GPS.
And
I
then-
come up on a fucking turn and it's like, it tells me like in 0.3 miles, make this move. And like, I see it and it's coming like, oh, I should probably get in this lane because 0.3 miles. Oh, I got to continue straight. Well, that makes no fucking sense.
Well, then it will tell you to turn, and then you'll be like, I don't know what it's saying, and then you just miss it.
Because I can't trust it. Because it lies to me.
No.
And when it does tell you to turn, there's like 3 lanes that show up, bam, 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 and they're all illuminated. So it's like there's a straight lane,
but the
turn
one
lane,
that you're
straight.
supposed to do is highlighted. And you didn't
I'm
learn that
focused
until like
on
a year
driving.
ago. No, but you're following directions.
I don't need to be looking at what's illuminated. I need it just to say in 3 miles, turn right.
No.
In 3
You
miles,
used to
take
have
exit
to
1A.
read actual
in
maps
3
while
mi-
you were driving.
Fuck
Maps.
that. Not anymore.
I know, but that's so much more simple.
I agree. Still stupid.
You just are incapable of
Look,
reading a GPS.
I admit I am not the best at navigating with the GPS because
How'd you do it in law enforcement?
I just learned the streets.
Oh, that's
I didn't
right.
need a GPS.
You did. Yeah, you did know the streets pretty well.
Like you have to.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck a GPS, dude.
Yeah, if you were using a GPS, you would not catch anyone.
No.
It's bad.
Those things suck.
I
They
literally
need to change them.
because you're like, I don't understand what's happening on. I'm like, turn right.
Yeah, it's easy to do that when you're a co-pilot. That's what a co-pilot is supposed to do.
That's what I do when I'm driving too. It just says, turn right at this specific thing. Here's the highlighted arrow. It's pretty simple.
That's intense.
All right, you can do yours now.
I have a hard time imagining how simple that could be because to me, it's just like, it's overwhelming. There's just so many options.
Yeah.
I don't know which one to take.
Well,
because here's the thing. Why do they also, whoever are the engineers of highways, I think part of them inside of their head, they're just like kind of sadistic. And they're like, you know what? Like, we could make this more simple, but let's put 7 fucking turns on one turn. So you can take this turn, and all of a sudden, in 3 seconds, you have to make a decision if you're going to go this way, this way, this way, this way, or this way. There's fucking 7 options. And the GPS is just like, it's waiting until you've hit this marker to be like, all right, now go this way. And I have literally a quarter of a second to make a decision if I switch lanes or not.
Yeah, and you have to switch from like all the way over there to all the way
you're in
over
the far left. It's like, you need to be in the far right lane and turn last second. Boom. Fuck off, dude. Fucking sucks. I hate them. That's why I don't like living in the city.
No, I hate the city.
You know what you don't need a GPS for? Fucking dirt roads.
I mean, sometimes.
No. You can figure it out. You know what? I'm on a single lane dirt road. There's a car going this way and car going this way.
I mean, I do prefer living
and then a
out
stoplight or a stop sign, and you turn right if you need to, and then you make another turn later. But there's no fucking 7 turns in one turn.
Can I actually touch on one of the most dangerous things, one of the most underrated dangerous things about driving?
Sure.
2 of them, actually. When you have to pee.
Ooh, I know the second one.
And when you have to sneeze.
Sneezing.
Yeah, your eyes are closed.
Yeah. Yep.
You
Not
can't
only are
help
they
that.
closed, there's a mini explosion happening in your face. Like you can't control it.
No.
So for like 1 second, the world is gone. You wake up and you're like, "Fuck, I'm still alive." I feel that every time I sneeze.
Yeah,
but that's how I blew my esophagus out because I tried to hold the sneeze in.
Your esophagus out.
You're
like talking.
Yeah, but it hurts.
No, you did not blow it out. Okay.
You're not a doctor.
But that is dangerous. But also, I'm telling you, when I gotta pee, all rules are out the window. I don't care who's in front of me. I'm going. I have to pee. When I have to pee, dude, I think about this for people that do live in the city. What do they do in traffic?
Yep. Actually,
and there's nowhere to go, nowhere to pull over.
I did see a video on YouTube. Built a bathroom in his vehicle. So let me tell you, he cut a hole.
I would be friends with that guy.
Yeah, genius. He cut a hole in the floorboard, like just small enough to fit a what are those like flexible pipes through? I don't know what it's called. Flexible pipe.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't work at Lowe's, so that's what I'm gonna call it. A flexible pipe, and then the end of the pipe, there's this big funnel, and it velcros to the side right there. And then the pipe goes through, and it's sealed at the bottom, and then it just drops out the bottom of the
for when you get stuck in traffic.
Yeah, so if you ever just gotta I guess that might be a little more difficult for you as a female. I don't know, but he just pulls the funnel over, does his deal, and just drips out the bottom of the floor. Now I'm assuming you probably want to clean it pretty frequently because it might stink up your vehicle.
That's wild.
But pretty ingenuitive.
Well, all I know is that when I have to pee, I feel like that's the most dangerous time for me to drive.
You have to pee a lot, so that's terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, so I will literally pee before I go anywhere, even if I don't have to pee. Yeah. Like a just in case type of situation.
Just in case.
Okay,
all right.
You're up.
Was my last
we
one?
got last 2.
Oh.
Let me see what mine is.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a good one to end it on. And all females will agree with me.
I feel like you just cheated by doing that.
No, I'm telling them.
You insinuated that they should agree with you, so now they feel obligated to.
They will. All right, let's hear it.
All right. You're late to literally everything. And it's so annoying to me because I can get ready in 13 seconds and a half.
No, I should have even added this. You don't get up out of bed.
Listen.
Oh, I got.
But when I do, I'm ready.
Oh, no,
I
no.
pop
You
out.
take so
Bam.
long. I'm like this fast.
No,
Ooh,
you're
I
not,
I
dude.
added 2 or 3
You
more.
were the slowest
No.
getting readier person ever.
I got all 3 dogs ready to go on our little walk.
Yeah, that's different.
And
We're
you
going
just
on an
took
adventure.
your
We don't have a
sweet
time.
When we get out of cars, I get out with my backpack in 2 seconds. It takes you 20 minutes to get out.
Objection, Your Honor. There is a complete different circumstance here because when I'm getting out at Target, I'm taking my time. I'm being present. I like to
We
be
gotta
a lot.
go.
No,
We got
that is
places
not the
to
case.
be.
I like to take my time, get out, lock the doors,
It
check
takes you
them, make sure
20
they're locked.
minutes.
I like it. I like to take my time there. All right. I'm talking about when we have to be somewhere at 9 and it takes 30 minutes to get there and you start getting ready at 8:10 when you know it's going to take you 40 minutes to get ready. But you're like, you know what? I got time. You're just sitting on the couch, sipping your coffee, and then you're like, oh, well, should have started getting ready 20 minutes ago, but now's like a good time. And then you're rushing last minute out the door. Where's my keys? Where's this? And then you get all frustrated because you're running late because you chose to.
I do feel that I can fit more things into a small amount of time than I probably can.
Yes.
And I've proven myself that, and I still do it. I just think I can get a lot of things done in like 5 minutes.
Sometimes you can, but most of the times you don't.
I do push the limits a little bit. Like, I don't understand how if I need to be somewhere at like 11 and I get up at 6 in the morning, I'm still pushing it.
It's exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't understand.
It's a choice. You just wait and wait and wait, and then you're like, you know what? This is going to be really hard to do now, but I should wait 5 more minutes before I start doing it.
Yeah.
It's like you just like the challenge of seeing if I can get ready in enough time and get all this shit done. And then every single time something ends up not getting done, and then I have to hear you complain about it. I wish I would have got to crimp my hair. I wish I would. Did my hair look like shit? Well, you could have fucking got a perm if you would have started when you woke up.
Well, I like to do other things.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. That's part of like ADHD, I think, because I relate to that in a different aspect. I'm a procrastinator with other things, but like I know my limits of getting ready. Like I know, depending on what I got to do for the day, like how ready do I have to get? If I need to get ready, 35 minutes max. If I just need to get ready to go to the store, go do something, cool. Give me 7.5 and I'm good.
Yeah. Well, I can get ready pretty quickly, but I do push the limits. I will give you that. But I can't get you out of bed. And then as soon as you get up, why didn't you get me out of bed?
Yeah, I do that. I do that.
So why do you do that?
I like to sleep.
Okay.
Simple solution. I just really enjoy sleeping.
Well,
and it's probably because I'm getting shitty sleep because the night before there's a fucking sun in my eyes until 11 p.m. when I've been laying there for 2 hours. So I'm not getting good quality sleep. So finally, the best sleep I get is when you get up early, get out of bed, and I get to sleep by myself.
You're dramatic.
I wake up every time and Chaos is right there with me just waiting. He's like, man, this is good. This is good sleep.
Yeah, you guys do.
All the girls are gone. They're downstairs because Karma steals the entire bed from him. And, so Chaos has to sleep on the floor. So me and Chaos just get our bro time and we sleep in a little bit.
And Karma, like you're like in the middle of the night person that gets up with her.
Yeah, that's another thing.
And then, but
it's like automatic every night. 11,
she just goes right to you.
Yeah, it's 11 p.m. and then 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Or even 5.
No, I
sometimes.
get up with her at 6.
Not every time. Did you get up this morning? Nope.
I don't know.
I did.
I think this is okay. 1 out of how many times? This
I
month?
almost always. It's because usually it's way before 6. Usually it's like 4 a.m.
3. Yeah, 3 or 4. No, if it's in the middle of the night,
it's so weird
you.
too. Like she
used to not do that.
What kind of dog wakes up at like 4 a.m. is like, you know what? It's a great time to go take a shit.
Well, the thing is she goes right back to sleep.
Yeah.
But you've let her do that. Well, she does throw a fit.
She wakes me up.
I don't even
Literally,
hear it.
she licks my face and whines until I'm awake. And then I'm like, I feel bad for her because I'm like, man, if she's waking me up, she must really have to go. And she does. She runs out, drops a little turd, and then runs right back in, goes to sleep. I'm like, all right.
We let her out right before bed, too.
Yeah. Well, I let her out again. She poops at like 11 and then at like 4. She's got a fast metabolism, I guess.
It's
weird timing. We need to reset her.
I know. I don't know what to do.
There's a hard reset. Just turn her off, turn her back on real quick.
Yeah.
Unplug her
up.
it's broken.
She does. I get up with her in the morning though, because once I'm up.
Well, that's just because usually at like 6, she just wants to be awake. At that point, she's just like, all right, you guys are boring as fuck. I'm trying to get up and do things. So,
yeah. And then I'll get up with her.
Yeah. Which I respect that because then I get my actually good quality sleep.
Yeah. For however long. Okay. My last one. And then we can end this. Okay, my last one. This is one that you do often.
Oh, it's probably make noises.
Well, you do that too. Nothing makes me want to roundhouse kick you in the face more than this.
Really? You shouldn't tell me this.
No.
Because this is a weapon I have now. Now I know. This is the thing that irks you the most?
And this is the thing.
Wait, did I just use... No, see, it's an ick.
Ick, not irk.
See, they just took the R out. That's what it was. It's an irk. That's what it's called. That irks me.
Yeah.
And they just took the R out because they're cool.
Yeah.
Fucking cool kids.
Cool. But this is the one that all the girls are going to agree with me on.
Oh, let me think.
You're not going to get it, I don't think.
Yeah. Nothing.
Okay, because it's not an action. I guess it kind of is, but it's more the lack of action. When I talk to you and ask you a question and you do not feel like answering, what do you do? Tell them. Tell them what you do. If you don't feel like answering something when I ask you.
I guess I don't know what I do. Sometimes I just forget to respond.
You ignore me.
That's not it. In my head,
You're ignoring me. You're ignoring me, and I want to roundhouse kick you in the face.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm just... There's other things that are processing that are more important.
Do you hear yourself?
As soon as I said that, I realized I fucked up. It's not that I'm ignoring you. It's just that I don't know. I really don't have an answer for that because I don't realize I'm doing it.
I think you don't feel like answering it.
Ooh.
I told you one of them farted. I told you.
That one hit me straight in the mouth.
Yeah, she's stretching. She don't care.
Jeez.
Yeah, my guess it's her. Could be chaos.
No, that was definitely her.
You think it was her?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't care either. Oh, look. He even got up and left. Mm-hmm. He was like, it stinks.
Oh, that was nasty. I took a big inhale of that.
Yeah.
Hit me right in the tooth.
In the tooth?
Yeah. Okay, but for real. I think what it is that because I usually don't even realize I did it until you're like, are you not going to answer me? And I'm like, oh, fuck, I didn't answer. Because I think about it in my head, and then I'm like trying to come up with like what I want to say, and then I don't say anything. I really don't know though. I'm just. You
just don't feel like answering, so you
I'm
just do
throwing
nothing.
something on the wall right now and hoping it sticks.
It ain't gonna stick.
I don't know, dude. It's not intentional though. It's not just like I'm not just like fuck that bitch.
Well, that's what it feels like.
She's so cute.
I know. I don't know if they can see. They probably see her little legs up in the air. So yeah, that was the last thing. I would say one of the things I was surprised you didn't bring up about me is that I overreact to things. A little bit. I guess, yeah, why would you want to bring that up, huh? But I do. What?
You really think that would be a great topic of discussion? For a podcast.
Well, it's an annoying thing.
One of the things I don't like about you is that you overreact.
Well,
Let's
you
see
say
how that turns
okay,
out.
You're acting as if you don't tell me this literally all the time, and even when I'm doing it.
For sure.
So you're acting like it's new information. It's not new information.
No. It's just that I don't think that that's a good discussion. Maybe.
Nana is so sweet.
Jinx Poke, owe me a Coke.
Nana, you're so beautiful. You're the most beautiful Nana in the world. Okay, any closing thoughts? Was there anything that I said about you that was there anything about what I said that was surprising to you?
No, it was all valid. It was all real.
Yeah, same
I need to work on that. Yeah. I'm gonna work on the ignoring thing. I feel like I got a lot better at it. I just try to be more present. A lot of times I'm just in my head thinking about other things. It's like, and then I'm like, oh shit, thought came through. Respond, or don't. Back to this.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep calling you out on it.
Do it.
I think all of the things we were annoying about, it's getting better.
Yeah. Because we keep talking shit about it to each other.
Yeah. I mean, that's how, there's even other things that, I used to do in the past that I know was really annoying that I stopped doing.
Like what?
I didn't even realize I was doing this, but when everyone started pointing it out, I was like, oh, I can't do this. I'd be like, oh man, I really want a drink.
Yeah.
And I don't mean it as if I want you to go get me a drink.
Yeah.
But I see how that's annoying because then you feel obligated to go get me a drink.
Yeah. Which I didn't mind. It's just
an annoying thing that I did that I didn't realize. But that's why it's important to just call people out on stuff, even in a funny little joking way, because they might not even know that it's annoying.
Yeah. It just helps with self-awareness.
Yeah. So we've definitely gotten better.
Yeah.
But it is fun to just bring things to light, and hopefully people can relate and laugh a little bit with us.
Yeah, I laughed a lot. My eyes were watering at one point. So
yeah.
I hope you guys enjoy this one too.
Yeah. So anyways, let us know if there was anything that you related to or that your significant other does, or let us know who was in the right about some
who do you
things.
agree with? Because I would definitely like some support.
I definitely think people are going to pick me.
I feel like for most situations, yeah, but I feel like there's a couple, like the phone thing and the
the phone thing. People are going to be like, yeah, Taylor, you need to get off your phone.
For sure.
But yeah, I need to. I should. Other than that, we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Nailed it.
Okay, cool. Neato burrito. We are done.